You know, I love working on these little projects, but I don't always have a lot of time. So yesterday was like that. I had a small window and I thought that let me just knock out some easy stuff real quick. I'll do the full screen mod, I'll do the speaker, and I'll do the kill switch. That'll be nice and easy. Nothing can go wrong with that. So I started with the screen and it had that dimpling issue from pressure. And I found out that it was from the shell. It sort of bowed in slightly. So using my Dremel press, I milled that out flat. So now everything's level where the screen is and no more problem. Then I started with the speaker. And that's where I started to go a little bit too quickly and rush. And I didn't pay attention to the fact that there's metal all around here. I put it in place right here, right up against or near enough to all of these little connections that shouldn't be connected to all these other connections. The socket pins here, this little IC and the resistor. I need to insulate those here in a minute before I put that speaker back in place. Lucky that didn't cause any trouble. Then I moved on to the kill switch. And since I was rushing, I was like, let me just leave the battery in place because I'll just desolder it real quick, put the new switch on there, and worst case scenario is I bridge these connections and then it simulates a battery pull anyway, and who cares if you pull out a battery. But I didn't, I damaged something. And it took way too long to figure it out. And I didn't even really figure it out. Somebody helped me. A buddy of mine named Guillaume. Guillaume figured out that I damaged this little diode. So I pulled this diode off of the first PSP dual analog build I did. Just swapped them out and now everything's fine. So this is the part of the build process where it's like a race. And you're racing, you're very tired and you're just beat. But then whenever you see the finish line, you can take off sprinting again for some reason. That's what this is like. It's always like that. I have to make myself, once I see the finish line now, I have to make myself still be careful and go slow enough that I don't make mistakes like that. Now I'm gonna knock that out the right way and we can move on to the next step.